Hello everyone, welcome to the course on antenna and wave propagation. So I have come up with this numerical, that is #01, based on a space wave propagation. Okay, a communication system is to be established at a frequency of 60 megahertz. Okay, so that means frequency of operation is 60 megahertz, which is very high. That means a space wave propagation greater than 30 megahertz. Fine. So communication system is to be established at a frequency of 60 megahertz with a transmitter power of 1 kilowatt. Transmitter power of 1 kilowatt. Okay. The field strength of the directive antenna is 3 times that of a half wave antenna. HT is given 50 meter, HR is given 5 meter. A field strength of 80 microvolt per meter is required. That means the resultant field strength is already provided in the question. A field strength of 80 microvolt per meter is required. What does it mean? It means this is the required resultant field strength value, which is given already in this question. That is 80 mu V by M to give the satisfactory reception. Okay, find the range of the system. That means you have to calculate the value of D. So first read the question carefully and jot down these those data which are already provided. Okay, so I have just noted down here the frequency of operation, which is given 60 megahertz. Here it is given 60 megahertz. Fine. Then the transmitter power is given PTX is equal to 1 kilowatt. Transmitter power of 1 kilowatt. I have also noted down height of the transmitting antenna and the receiving antenna are 50 meter and 5 meter respectively. This is given HT 50 meter and HR 5 meters. So I have noted down here. Okay. Now required field strength, that is the resultant value of E space. That means because we are using here the space wave communication. Okay. And how would you understand that this question is based on the application of a space wave propagation? Just by this frequency, because in question it is not mentioned that space wave propagation is used, or you have to use the formula for the space wave propagation by just considering the frequency 60 megahertz, which is greater than 30 megahertz. We all know that below 2 megahertz it comes under the category of the ground wave propagation. In between 2 to 30 it comes for the ionospheric wave propagation, and more than 30 megahertz it comes for a space wave propagation. So just considering the frequency which is very high, that is 60 megahertz, you have to use or apply the formula of the space wave propagation, right? Okay, so I have required field strength, that means E space. So E space for the resultant value is already provided is 80 mu V by M, and you are asked to calculate the value of the D. Means you have to calculate the value range of the system. That means D is unknown. Okay, so just write here D is actually unknown, the separation or the distance in between transmitting antenna and the receiving antenna, that you have to calculate. Okay, so first task is to calculate the value of E naught, whether it is given in the question directly or not. So in this question the value of E naught is not given directly. Many times it will be given directly in the question that use the value of E naught this much, but in this question E naught is not provided. So no issue, we will calculate the value of E naught. Very simple. How will we calculate? We know that the E naught is equal to 137.6 root over P kilowatt millivolt per meter at 1 mile. Okay, so just put the value of, and this time this is the general value of E naught. Now with the given data you just put the value and you can have the value of E naught. But in this question it is clearly mentioned that the field strength of the directive antenna is 3 times, this is very important, just focus here, 3 times that of a half wave antenna. That means the value of E naught is actually 3 times of this value. So that is why I am writing here, according to question or according to the given input of the data, E naught is equal to 3 of this 137.6 into P kilowatt millivolt per meter at 1 mile, isn't it? Are you getting my point? It is clearly mentioned in the question that field strength of the directive antenna is 3 times that of a half wave antenna, and this is the value for the half wave antenna, which is 3 times. So that means field strength E naught will be 3 into this value. Now just multiply with this, it will give you 412.8, and in place of P kilowatt I have just substituted 1. Why? It is given P transmitted power, that is 1 kilowatt, so 1, and I have written here 1600. Why? Because I have converted the value of 1 mile. 1 mile is approximately equal to 1600 meter. So that is why I have written against 1 mile I have written here 1600 meter, and this MV by a millivolt per meter will as it is. So at 1 meter now, 1 mil has now become or changed 1 meter by multiplying 1600 meter. Clear? So now this will give you square root of 1 will give you 1. So this will give you 412.8 into 1600. That means this will give you 660.48 into 10 to the power 3. After multiplying this term, you will get 660.48 into 10 to the power 3, and this will remain same, millivolt per meter, clear? So in this way, we have calculated the value of now E naught. Now just put the value of E naught, and with the given parameters, you can have the value of the range for this communication. So again, we have the field strength due to a space wave, that is E space is equal to how much? 4 pi HTHR into E naught upon lambda square. In the previous session, I had already discussed about this electric field strength value for the space wave communication, that is E space is equal to 4 pi HT into HR into E naught upon lambda d square. So just free from this equation d square. So d square will go here. So d square will be written as 4 pi HTHR into E naught upon lambda into E space, isn't it? Lambda into E space. Now just put those value. D square will become 4 pi 3.14. Then put the value of HT 50 meter. Put the value of HR 5 meter, and E naught value you have just calculated 660.48 into 10 to the power 3. Now I am again multiplying here by 10 to the power minus 3. Why? Because it is here millivolt per meter. So I am just now converting it the volt per meter by multiplying 10 to the power minus 3 for milli. Clear? So this additional 10 to the power minus 3 for milli, and as it is, this value will come out. Okay. In the denominator part, lambda I have just calculated 5. How? Because lambda is equal to C by F. C is 3 into 10 to the power 8, and F is given already in the question. How much? 60 megahertz. So just put here 60 mega for 10 to the power 6 and just solve this value. This will give you 5 meter. So lambda is coming out to be 5 meter. So just 5, and E space, which is already desired or required value, which is given for the satisfactory reception in the question. This one, E space is provided 80 microvolt per meter. So just put here 80, and for microvolt per meter, 10 to the power minus 6 for the micro. So this will come out to be V by M. Clear? So V by M will cancel out. Okay. Now just solve the value. It will give in the numerator 10 to the power 3 and 10 to the power minus 3 will also cancel out. 10 to the power 0, that means 1. So just multiply this value. It will give you 5184.768 into 10 to the power 6. Okay. Just this value. They will give you 5184.768 into 10 to the power 6. Okay. Why 10 to the power 6? Because 10 to the power minus 6 will go up. So that is why. Because these two value will 10 to the power 3 into 10 to the power minus 3, this will cancel out. And after multiplying and dividing with this 400, this will give you 5184.768, and this 10 to the power minus 6 will go up in the numerator part, and this will give you 10 to the power 6. So the square value is equal to this. So just take the square root value. D square root D is equal to square root of 5184.768 into 6. This will give you 22 into 10 to the power 3 meter, and finally D equal to 72 kilometers. So the 72 kilometer is the final answer. This is the range or the separation between the transmitting antenna and the receiving antenna, so that the satisfactory required field strength E space will come out to be 80 microvolt per meter. So this is the way through which you can solve the numerical based on the space wave propagation. There are so many points related to this kind of question. First, you have to understand whether it is communicating in the space wave or in the ground wave. So here, based on the frequency, you have decided. If it is directly mentioned that is space wave propagation, that is fine, but it is not mentioned, then you have to decide with the help of frequency. Second is your E naught, whether E naught value is provided directly in the question or not. If it is provided, then it's okay. If it is not provided, then you have to calculate the value. You have to also think at the same time whether it's a 3 time, 1 time, 2 time, or as it is. Based on that, you have to calculate the value of E naught, and you have to also change the value of 1 mile by multiplying by 1600 per meter, and then later on you have to also substitute millivolt as 10 to the power minus 3 volt per meter, and separately you can calculate the value of E naught. Then just put or feed the value of E naught in this useful equation of E space, which is given. From here, any unknown parameter with all other remaining known parameter you can calculate. So this is what the process. So in my next session I will discuss some more numerical. Thank you.